friend in your wet dreams tonight. Hello everyone, and welcome to this guitar tutorial for the song Self-Control by Frank Ocean. So first up, I would just like to say a quick thank you to this person right here for suggesting this song for me to teach. So thank you very much for that. So a bit of disclaimer first, we're playing this song as close and as accurate to its original audio as possible. So just playing it as simple as possible so that more of you guys will be able to follow. But before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated for my future videos. So without any further ado, let's just go and jump right into it. So before I teach you guys the chord progressions that we're going to use in this song, I'd just like to discuss with you the chords that we're going to use throughout this entire song, which are going to be these ones right here. Yep, so first up is going to be the B flat minor 7 chord, which is going to be this one right here. And to do this chord, basically we're going to press the 6th fret on the lower E string, dead string on the A string, 6th fret on the D string, 6th fret on the G string, 6th fret on the B string, and then another dead string for the high E string. Yep, the next up is going to be the D sharp 7 chord, which is going to be like this. And to do this chord, basically we're going to use our index finger to bar the entire 6th fret, starting from the A string down to the high E string. And as for the rest of the chord shape, it's going to be the 8th fret on the D string, as well as the 8th fret on the B string. The next up is going to be the G sharp major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. So to do this chord, basically we're going to press the 4th fret on the lower E string, dead string on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, 4th fret on the B string, then another dead string on the high E string. Yep, so all in all it's going to be 4, dead string, 5, 5, 4, then another dead string. Yep, the next up is going to be the F minor 7 chord, which is going to be like this, or like this, depending on your preference when it comes to playing this chord. But basically what you need to press is going to be the 1st fret on the lower E string, dead string on the A string, then the 1st fret on the D string, 1st fret on the G string, 1st fret on the B string, then another dead string on the high E string. The next chord that we're going to play is going to be the C minor 7 chord, which is going to be like this. And to do this chord, basically we're going to use our index finger to bar the entire 3rd fret, starting from the A string down to the high E string. As for the rest of the chord shape, it's going to be the 5th fret on the D string, it's going to be the 4th fret on the B string. Then lastly, the next chord that we're going to play is going to be the C sharp major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. And to do this chord, basically we're going to press the 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, 6th fret on the B string. And as for the lower E and the high E strings, these are not going to be included, with dead strings in this case. So that's going to be B flat minor 7, D sharp 7, G sharp major 7 chord, F minor 7, C minor 7, then the C sharp major 7 chord. Yep. And so for the plucking pattern that we're going to use for the entirety of this song, we're going to use this one right here. Yep, so to demonstrate, it's just going to be like this. Yep, just as simple as that. So to do that plucking pattern, basically what we're going to do is to pluck the bass string, which could either be the lower E string or the A string, depending on the root note of the chord that you're playing at the time, along with the D string, G, and the B strings all together. Yep, then waiting for 1 count, then slapping it after. Then once again, bass, D, G, B strings all together, and the D, G, B, then slapping it. Yep, so the timing for this is going to be like this. Yep, just trying to get into the groove of things. So with that said, that entire plucking pattern is going to be worked for 2 whole counts for each chord that you're going to play in this song. Okay, so for the intro section of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. So allow me to demonstrate. Poolside convo, how about your summer last night? Yeah, about your summer last and give you no play. Couldn't make it shine last night. Couldn't make it shine on the last night. Could we make it in? Do we have time? So excuse my singing, but when it comes to playing the intro section of this song, what we're going to do is to sing a bit of the words here first a cappella. So there's going to be no chords played during the first half of this intro section. But once you get on the part that says, couldn't make it shine last night, like couldn't make a shot last night, on the word night there, that's when you begin to play the B flat minor 7 chord for 2 counts. It's basically going to be like this, so it's couldn't make a shot last night, couldn't make a shot. Then after that, we're going to move on to the D sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. So it's basically couldn't make a shot last night, couldn't make a shot on a last night. Could we make it then? Do we have time? Yep, so that's basically it. So it's going to be a cappella first, then the B flat minor 7 chord for 2 counts, then it's going to be the D sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. And once you figure that out, we're now moving on to the first verse of this song now. So for the first verse of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. So allow me to demonstrate. I'll be the boyfriend in your wet dreams tonight. Noses on a rail, little virgin, where's the why? You got your hair, but you used to live a blonde life. Wish I was there, wish we had grown up on the same advice, and our time was right. Yep, so when it comes to playing this song, the first chord that we're going to play is going to be the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts, which is going to be like this. There's going to be the F minor 7 chord for 4 counts. Then after that, it's going to be the B flat minor 7 chord for 4 counts. D sharp 7 for 4 counts. G sharp major 7 for 4 counts. And the F minor 7 chord for 4 counts to finish this off. Yep, it's very simple. Okay, so for the first chorus of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. So allow me to show you guys. Keep a place for me, I'll stay between you, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Keep a place for me. So to do this section of the song, we're going to start it off first with the B flat minor 7 chord for 4 counts. And it's going to be a D sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. Yep. Then after that, it's going to be the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then lastly, we're going to play the F minor 7 chord for 4 counts. And once you've sorted that out, we're now moving on to the second verse of this song now. Okay, so for the second verse of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. But before I teach you guys this, I'll be showing you a demo first, so let's go have a look. Now and then you miss it, sounds make you cry. Some nights you dance with tears in your eyes. I came to visit, 'cause you see me like a UFO. That's like never heard, 'cause I made you use your self-control, and you made me lose self-control, my self-control. So for this section of the song, basically we're going to start it all off with the B flat minor 7 chord for 4 counts, then a D sharp 7 chord for 4 counts, then the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts, then the F major 7 chord for 4 counts, then repeating that entire thing one more time. Yep, so basically it's going to be like this. D sharp 7, G sharp major 7, F minor 7, B flat minor 7, D sharp 7, G sharp major 7, and then F minor 7. Yep, and that's basically it for this section of the song. So for the second chorus of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Now singing this part is a bit complicated, so I'm just going straight right into it. So basically it's just going to be the B flat minor 7 chord for 4 counts. And it's going to be the D sharp 7 chord for 4 counts. Then after that, you're going to be repeating the entire thing one more time. So again, it's going to be like this. D sharp 7. And once you've sorted that out, now moving on to the bridge section of this song now. Okay, so for the bridge section of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. But first, a quick demo. Sometimes you miss it when the songs will make you cry, and some nights you dance with tears in your eyes. So the first chord that we're going to play is going to be the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. It's going to be like this. The next up is going to be the C minor 7 chord for 4 counts. Then C sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then it's going to be the F minor 7 chord for 4 counts. And once you've sorted that out, we're now moving on to the outro section of this song now. And so for the outro section of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep. But before I teach you guys this, I'll be showing you a quick demonstration first, so that you guys will be able to hear how it would sound like once you start to play it properly. So here it goes. I know you gotta leave, take down some summertime. Just a night. I know you got someone coming, spitting game, oh you got it. I know you gotta leave, take down some summertime. Just a night. I know you got someone coming, spitting game, oh you got it. I know you gotta leave, take down some summertime. Just a night. I know you got someone coming, spitting game, oh you got it. So when it comes to playing this part of the song, we're going to start it off first with the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then it's going to be the C minor 7 chord for 4 counts. And it's going to be the C sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then after that, it's going to be the F minor 7 chord for 4 counts. So again, we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression for 2 more times. So again, it's going to be like this. C minor 7, C sharp major 7, then the F minor 7. One more. Now you could end it right then and there, but another option that you could do is to play the G sharp major 7 chord to finish it all off. So it could be like this, or like this. It depends on you and your preference when it comes to playing this song. And yeah, so that's the end of the guitar tutorial. Thank you guys for reaching this far into the video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed it so that I'll know. And please once again do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below, so that you guys will be able to stay updated for my future videos. So if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well, and I'll try to do it for you. And if you guys would like to watch my other guitar tutorials, just click these ones right here. So good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.